Hey, got a minute to talk about things you should do when booking speakers. This is to help you solve the problem of booking a speaker or not booking a speaker. Okay, so next one is beware of speakers who don't charge for their keynote presentations. Now, I know you say, what do you mean? How can I be aware of that? If a person is worth their salt and they have got great presence and a great presentation, there's no way they're going to do it for free. True story. We're sitting at a client doing a speaker's brief. I'm going to be the MC for the day. I've worked with this client for years. Next second, they say, one of the many speakers of the day, and they show me this guy's thing. First of all, the first thing that got me, it says, the best world-class sales speaker in the country. And of course, I look at this, and then straight away, I recognize the name, and I know for a fact that this person is not a salesperson, never was a salesperson. In fact, this person has nothing to do with sales except trying to sell his book and trying to sell himself as a sales speaker. Because I know that the degree that he obtained has nothing to do with sales. And I know how young he is. And I helped him actually once or twice. I coached on. So I know that this person, and that I'm going to have to read the CV out saying he's this. And of course, I'm looking at, of course, the client saw my face and I looked at it. I said, no, listen, maybe it's a different person with the same name. Anyway, long story short, I said, listen, no problem. I'm going to do it the way it is. He said, hold on, what do you know about it? I said, well, I know nothing and I'm saying nothing. The client looks at the secretary and says, but how much are we paying for this guy? And the secretary says, no, we're not paying a cent. What he has said is, if you give and you buy everybody a copy of my book, I'm going to speak for free. Did a big warning bell just go off in your head up there? Well, let me tell you what, the CEO or the managing director who heard this just lost his shit. He sat in there and he said, how on earth? And he actually saw the folly of what was actually happening. Next second, he was making phone calls and stuff. Obviously, I was blamed for everything, which I did absolutely nothing. I didn't even point out the fact that the guy hadn't sold anything. I just sat, thought there must have been a mix-up and carried on in the meeting. But when he heard that the person was not charging for the keynote and just using it as a mechanism to sell his books, the client lost their nonsense. So beware of people. We know when a deal is too good to be true. You know when the speaker says, I'm going to give you a fee and all the other fees are here, but this speaker comes in over here. Just be careful. Any speaker worth their salt is not embarrassed. In fact, they insist on charging and charging a fee which is relative to the value that they're getting across, the years of experience that they've actually putting in, and the value they're going to add in that actual conference. Okay, so beware the what I call it. Beware the people who talk cuck.